Monday, December 1st, 2025, AGNDD until I report topic. Mainstream fact checkers. Confirm if Tim Waltz is seriously retarded. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated article-based video. Mainstream fact checkers confirm, is Tim Waltz seriously retarded? A special in-depth investigation by The Washington Post, CNN, BBC, NBC, and CNBC combined. December 1st, 2025, 9:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Following the topic of Trump's inflammatory statement about Tim Waltz, given name on birth certificate, Timotheevich Waltzerovsky III, we combined forces with Reuters and the Associated Press to delve deeper into the investigation of the all-important topic. Is he? Merely several days before the ignominious statement, CBS News chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes asked President Trump the following question about the Afghan national who was let into the U.S. under the Biden administration and went on to shoot at two members of the National Guard in Washington, D.C. So why do you blame the Biden administration? Trump went on record stating, because they let him in. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came in on a plane, along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. This was Mr. Trump's officially recorded and notarized response. The question remained, why did Donald Trump utter these words to CBS News chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes? Our fact checkers confirm CBS News chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes is indeed stupid. Moving on to Timothy Waltz, after exhaustive research and 67 requests to the FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, submitted to the FBI, it became clear that our collective fact-checkers had a more complicated task in front of them than merely outing CBS News chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes as a stupendous imbecile. Our collective fact-checkers from CNN, BBC, NBC, and CNBC, combined with Associated Press and Reuters researchers, from here on known as simply CBNCC, plus, came to the conclusion that Tim Waltz is far from seriously retarded. In fact, records retrieved from the NSA indicated that Tim Waltz is gravely retarded. Professor Chaim Nudnikovich from the Weizmann Institute, South Florida branch, professes that such seemingly subtle distinctions are not to be scoffed at. Professor Chaim kindly consulted us on this story. His expertise was thoroughly vetted and confirmed by our trusted colleague, Norman Finkelstein. Now the CBNCC Plus community attempts by fact-checking to clear the air on some other spotlighted figures in the media. Hakeem Jeffries, very retarded. Cory Booker, quite retarded. Joe Biden, terminally retarded, emeritus. Kamala Harris, hopelessly retarded. Barack Hussein Obama, Machiavellianally retarded. Michelle Obama, trans-retarded. Elizabeth Warren, corrupt retarded. Bernie Sanders, corrupt communist retarded. Nancy Pelosi, corrupt to a retarded degree. John Fetterman, brain damaged, yeah, but surprisingly the only non-retarded Democrat. Gavin Newsom, actually possibly not quite as brain damaged or retarded as he lets on. See, Obama, Bernie, etc., etc. Jasmine Crockett, victim mentality, retarded. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, spicy retarded Latina. Associate Justice Sonia Sotomayor, another one. Ayanna Pressley, sexy bald but bad for you retarded. Rashida Tlaib, deport her retarded. Ilhan Omar, deport her. Trump went on to identify CBS News chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes as ugly, stupid, and piggy. Pre-Ozempic Amy Schumer failed to comment on the matter. Singer-songwriter Lizzo's agent told us she was busy pretending to uplift women while in reality bringing them down. Editor's note. While working on this profound journalistic piece endeavor, the BBC stepped out of the CBNCC.Plus fact-checking community following complaints from the BBC, big black cluckers such as Jasmine Crockett, Don Lemon, and/or Joy Reid. From now descending into the remainder of present reportage, the combined fact-checking endeavor is henceforth relegated the acronym CCCN++. This report was brought to you by the Washington Post, CNN, formerly BBC, NBC, and CNBC combined into one big, seriously retarded news source, that is. 9:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. CCCN reporter B. Ist Pearson has a master's in cultural studies and a major in minors. His bachelor's degree was acquired from what remains of Harvard University, as well as a PhD from the leftovers of Columbia.
Thank you for watching this satirical but true edition of AGNDD Until I Report, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!